Hello and welcome. This is Lucy the Bold. This is episode 111. This is part 4 of finding all of the items for me. She is the newest NPC. So if you haven't watched my first 3, you might want to watch those and then come back to this one. Because tonight what we're going to do is we're going to go after the bow that she carries, as well as the lantern. So I am at my sky high overview, okay, and we are going over here to the Uberos temple. Alright, so we'll go outside here, and as you can see, you know, I've got a lot going on in here. I've also done a video on this place as well, just in case if you're interested in watching it, you can. Alrighty, so basically it's going to be like right over in that area on my viewfinder. So, always want to eat some food. Drink some potions. And in case if you didn't notice, the elixir crazed, the blue bottle on slot number 7 on mine, that is the strength potion, and that has changed color. It used to be I would say probably taller looking baby blue, and it did not have a little cork cap to it. So that's something new. And then, of course, the mushrooms. This mushroom here replaced all of the other mushrooms. As far as the red ones that you were growing in your gardens, the blue ones are still there. As well as the ones that the mages like to use. Those are still there as well. Oh, stop lagging. This is deadly. I don't like it when it does that. Alright, we're going to swoop in underneath this little landing here. It's a neat little place if you've not been into it. Alright, there is the temple right there. So we will go on inside. I am going to admit right up front that I have already been over here once because it took me forever to figure out where all the switches were at and how to get around to everything. So I am hoping at this point. So switch number 1 is right there inside of that mouth. Okay. Switch number 2 is underneath this one. Alright. And then let me get rid of everybody that's going to give me grief. Okay, so one of the things that we need to do is we need to go over there to that little landing, and then there is a door over here. It's that new vault door. So you have to stand on that and then shoot through that door as it opens. There's nothing behind it. Okay, so we stay standing on this. Darn it. Hate when the hired help sits there and interrupts my work. Okay, so you see that little gold? That's what we're going to have to aim above it. Okay, now that just went off. So that's what we want. Go away. Just go away. All right. Now, let's get back to business. Business. Okay, so both of these sides have openings to them. All right, so double jump, come up here, and that spawns something different every time that you come in here. Okay, there is a chest that's over there. All right, see if I can make it. Yes. Oh, nice. I mean, I like Deep Root. It's a good axe. It's even better when it is more potent. So, yes. And you can use this to swing over to get over to that side over there, or even up to that. But we're going to go up here for a minute. Because the other one that you need to hit is right here. Alright, and then it took me a little bit to figure out that you can actually traverse these big huge chains. So I thought that was really cool. Yeah, my shooting is way off tonight, that's for sure. Okay. Alright, so I want to hit that one right there. And then you can see that just turned off. Okay, so now... No! I didn't tell you to go all the way down to the floor. I really didn't. I didn't tell her to do that. She just did. She did it because she wanted to. Alright, so this is open now. And then this is a awesome chamber. I really like this. I figured there was stuff in here waiting for me, you know, but apparently not. So this is her bow, okay? And then you can actually warp out from here, all right? So we're going to go to the map, and then, oh, let's see here. Where was that little... Where is that little city that I need to go to? Oh no, wait a minute here. It was over this way. Oh man. It's not Netherton. Um, yeah, Marwina. Marwina is where you get the lanterns at. So we're going to set that, and then we're going to go over to the Low Meadows Fast Travel. Okay. So this one's pretty easy to get to. You can see these buildings right over here. That's where we're heading to. Now, personally, I don't really remember these buildings being here, but I was assured that they were. I have a bad memory. As we're flying into this, you can see that there is ways to walk around on the buildings, okay, to get from one building to another. So what we'll do is just for funds, we'll come in here. So there's really not anything in here. The books are super easy to get a hold of nowadays. I really like that part of it. Okay, lots of wolves out here in this area. By the way, you do get these shelves. All right, so we're just going to follow this along. I also love this retention wall down here for the fields. I think that's really cool. It gives it a very oriental flair to it. And I think that's the reason why I don't remember this place. It's because it's just really changed a lot. And I realize I'm taking it a long way, but I wanted you guys to see how to do this. First time I came over here, I just landed right up here on top of that wheel. Okay. So you come over here to this chest. And this is the one that gives you the paper lanterns. Now, when you go back to your base, you will find the, when you talk to her, now you can make 2 different types of paper lanterns. So, but this is what her bow, when you equip it, it's, oh hey, this one's not so bad. The first one I found was only level 8 with a potential of going to level 9. So this one is level 20 with a potential to go to level 24. Now it's not as good as what I'm currently using, but it does have piercing damage and precision. So, you know, at this level, this bow's not bad. Alright, so this is what the bow looks like. And you can see it's got like serpents on it. So, and then of course I'm wearing her outfit. Alright, let's go back to my home at Pebbleton Manor. Won't be my home for very much longer. I'm almost done building Pebbleton City. So, and I have videos on that as well as the Sky High. And like I said, this is episode 111, so I have quite a number of videos out there for you guys to watch. But when I materialize, what I'll do is I'll show you some of the new things that you can make. Kind of do a quick recap. So we're going to start over here with him, okay, with the carpenter. So you can make these two chests. This is new. Then you scroll down. Two types of sofas. Both sofas do a plus 10. Okay. The chairs do a plus 10. So if you have one sofa and one chair, you're going to get a plus 10. Okay. And then these large braziers. Okay. They give you plus 5 to comfort, plus 4 to frost resistance. So you can put one of those inside of your place or outside. You can even hang one of these because this does not interfere with this. It actually adds to it. So these two here. Now if you put this one down and this one down, you're not going to get an additional bonus. See what I'm saying? It'd be like me putting this one in my home and this one in my home. You can only have one of the two without it, because otherwise everything just would keep stacking. It would just be super crazy. The wooden tavern counter is a plus 2 comfort level. I actually put one in upstairs. We'll see it here in a second. I also put up the bow and arrow wall mount. Okay. And you can select which arrow you want to have on display with which bow. And then the dagger wall mount. So I thought that was pretty cool. We have some new doors. Okay, so we've had the boreal wood door. All right, now we can make the double door. And then we just got the ornate steel door. Okay, which takes steel. All right. But then if you make two of them, you get this steel door. And then we have the vault door. And I like the vault door because it sounds like a vault when it opens. Decorative fencing. This is actually chair railing for going up the sides of your stairs. So you can make it in stone or you can make it in hardwood. They look really pretty. Okay. I did an episode, I think it was part 1 of this series, and I was up at my spouse's world on her floating city, and she actually has these out, so you can see what they look like. And then, of course, these are the corner posts for your railings. I prefer the wood over the stone look. This is new, the butter churn. Now it does not give you any type of comfort bonus. And then all 4 of these vats. And I put some of these outside. And then I put the harrow, because that's what you use to sit there and seed with, okay, when you're in your garden. I've got one of these sitting outside. This wooden grate, they're 2 different. This one has more of a point, comes to more of a point. This one's wider. Okay. And then, of course, this is new. The big clay vat. Let's see here. We have a new statue. Okay. So I made a couple of those. No new windows. All right. Come over here. You talked to the blacksmith. And he doesn't really have a lot. Scroll all the way down to the bottom of his page. Okay, so you can make the scrap vat, the scrap cage, the vat with the top on it, and the scrap bucket. Those are the 4 new ones for him. Alright. And then if we go over here to the workbench, okay, first thing you're going to notice when we scroll down is we have a new yellow luminescent block. And I kind of think that this was done because my spouse and I, and I'm not going to take the full credit for this, but my spouse and I had built Christmas trees for Christmas time. We were pretty much some of the first people to do it. One of the gripes that we had is that there wasn't enough light up colors in the game. So, and then other people that we like to watch for Enshrouded were also started making those as well. All right, this cabinet, wooden shelf, and this one are both new, and I put those out into my barn area. Of course, they don't give you any bonus. Okay, you have this wooden door, which is new. Okay, and I actually like the look of it. And this one is a double. Okay. I think what I'll end up doing is I'll put this onto the barn. This palisade post with the stake on it. Okay, these 4 here are new. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the used ones. Well, not used, but they're the old ones. And then we have the support strut. Okay. I haven't really figured out a usage for that yet. But then you have the wooden walls, and you got 4 of them now. They're all a little different. Okay. And then you have the banisters. Alright, this one's in pretty good shape. This one's a different type because it's got the little Y there. This one's a broken one, and this one's really broken. Alright, so we got that. Alright, since she's down here. Okay, we have new flowers. The climbing roses. We have mycelium. And that can look pretty as long as you don't overdo it. And then you have ivy, and then this coaster would hold cups or vials, and you can stick those out on your tables. This is for the plates and the food plate. See, we now have the ability to put food down, and I'll do that in one of my other videos. She also now makes all of these baskets. Okay. And then this here is what you use to magical tool capable of adding and removing various types of overgrowth to walls in your base. So if you wanted to put the climbing vines on, then this is the tool that you need to make. Alright, let's go upstairs. Alright, go over here and talk to Mr. Crowley. And if you haven't watched, I made a video on him where I delved into his background. Okay, so this man has this. This is the only thing he has, the decay tool. So basically, if you wanted to make your walls look old, okay, this is the tool that you would use instead of using the hammer. Okay, that's the only. Yep, beware of the darkness. Alright, Valerie must be here in the hallway. There she is. Okay. Oh, nope. I wanted to talk to you, Valerie, not to the painting on the wall. No. Okay, so she makes these shield wall emblems. Okay, and you have to have the scrappy sword for these. So I guess it's a way for us to make them. She also has decorative boxes. These are like birthdays celebration boxes. Alright. And then she has the flagpoles in different sizes. Okay. as well as this single flagpole. So you have lots of different ways to go about that. And then, of course, what is a Chinese New Year without having a party hat? So, 4 different party hats now.
Oops, I clammed that last note.
She needs to learn how to play it. Alright, no new spells. Couple of new books. Okay, these 3 here are new. And then the red confetti mortars. My first episode on the new year for the update 5. My spouse was setting those off on her world so you can see what they look like. It's really nice. Why are my windows missing? She's trying to escape. I know she is. Okay, scroll, scroll, scroll. Alright, so she makes the scavenger gong. Okay, and then 4 types of spider webs. So, you know, I guess you could use those at Halloween time. I really don't know why the windows are missing. That is just so bizarre. You'll also notice that if you have something that you just recently made, it shows up above. That way you know. And it will tell you if there is actually something there. It won't be like flickering with that red diamond. Like that one's flickering, that one's flickering, that one's flickering. Alright, so let's go upstairs. Oh, this is the bow on the wall with the arrow. I need to move the daggers. But you can hang the daggers on the wall. I think that's awesome. Okay. So, Mei makes 2 types of lanterns after you find these little lanterns. She also makes this door. And then, now the lanterns, let me go back to that. +5, that stacks with anything that you have. Okay. The room dividers, 4 different types. You get 2 apiece. The snake. And then all of these beautiful plants. Okay. And then I'm wearing the cosmetic outfit at this time. So that is everything. Right now my comfort level is 93 and I don't have everything out yet. So I will be doing that shortly. But anyways, this is the end of my video. Please hit the like, please subscribe. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I hope that you now know how to get to everything there. The only thing left I got to do is find a outfit.